it's your boy Young I give him that thing. Punch leg stand and punch America. Banyi dual punch leg stand and punch America. Banyi dual wo koj leg kankar watana watchin. Oga leg gear pow garai leg panda wajaye punch America. Banyi dual chingitongo pandon kujwera baya cheka. Papu panda juru wadiabi Panchi America, Panji Dual, Panapan leg
Welcome to Lake State Media Show. Today, Happy New Year, everybody, our fans and those who are around. Today in Australia is 2nd of January and is the 1st of January. United States of America and the North America in general, and in Africa they are still sleeping, enjoying. They will wake up in the 2nd of January. Welcome, my brothers, Abraham Adin Majak and Agardeng Mabok and all the team behind.
Happy New Year! Go ahead, Agar.
In Australia, Happy New Year, January.
I will say good morning for Australian and good afternoon or night time to Northern America and American, and good night to our people back home, and Happy New Year to everybody in Australia, in UK, Europe, America, and back home. Thank you, Isaac. Madid, happy and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Although it's too late from Merry Christmas, it's all begin tonight.
Thank you.
And all the rest of the team, I will say Happy New Year.
Thank you, Agar. Happy New Year to you too, and Happy New Year, everybody. Tonight we will be having a show. Happy New Year. We just do a reflection about what happened in 2020 and the new year, what will new year 2021 will bring for us. So I pinned down the link. Whenever you feel free to join us at the show. So before we do our event, I will start playing new music. Let me play. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Start sharing the video, guys. Yellow. Shawl Begay. Corruption they and you know haram alaikum. Whenever read a card, you know ya what the near, you know whenever read a card, you know ya what the near, you know whenever read the video you know Shabab what the Shabab you know whenever read Shabab you know Shabab what the Shabab you know Gulujo Nasali there in Salam well weda Salam Bejam Mashakil Bejam Abna you know haram alaikum. كل يوم نكوري داري شغل مع الحكومة شغل بيجي ورابشون بيجمو أبنا جنوب حرام عليكم جنوب كل الخير أبنا جنوب كل الخيرات ونيل كل الخير نيل جنوب كل الخيرات غابات كل الخير غابات جنوب كل الخيرات جبال كل الخير جبال جنوب كل الخيرات رامبو صعب الوطن فيرمو صعب الوطن رامبو صعب الوطن فيرمو صعب الوطن مشاكل بيجم أمنا جنوب حرام عليكم شغل بيجي corruption بيجم أمنا جنوب حرام عليكم وأنا بريدك أرض جنوب يا وطني أرض جنوب وأنا بريدك أرض جنوب يا وطني أرض جنوب وأنا بريكم شباب جنوب شباب وطني شباب جنوب وأنا بريكم شباب جنوب شباب وطني شباب جنوب كل يوم نصلي دارين سلام والويدا سلام بيجم مشاكل بيجم أبناء جنوب حرام عليكم كل يوم نكون دارين شغل مع الحكومة شغل بيجي ورابشن بيجم أبناء جنوب حرام عليكم جنوب كل الخير ونيل كل الخير نيل جنوب كل الخيرات غابات كل الخير غابات جنوب كل الخيرات جبال كل الخير جبال جنوب كل الخيرات رام صاب الوطن دفن سيد الوطن رام صاب الوطن دفن سيد الوطن يو سلام بيجم مشاكل بيجم أمنا جنوب حرام عليكم شغل بيجي corruption بيجم أمنا جنوب حرام عليكم وأنا بريدك أرض جنوب يا وطني أرض جنوب وأنا بريدك أرض جنوب يا وطني أرض جنوب وأنا بريكم شباب جنوب شباب وطني شباب جنوب وأنا بريكم شباب جنوب شباب وطني شباب جنوب كل يوم نصلي دارين سلام والويدا سلام بيجم مشاكل بيجم أبناء جنوب حرام عليكم.
I like this song because this is a good message that we need to send out the new year to our leaders in South Sudan. Because this song have a very good meaning, guys, about even though we're having a job and corruption in the other side. There's a job in one hand and the corruption in the other side. That's not supposed to.
They won't work.
Yeah, the country cannot go forward if these two are going together.
Balance.
One the other side and one the other side. They cannot go on together. Yeah. So I like this song. It's really meaningful. And the leaders of South Sudan should listen to this song. Be rid of it.
corruption جنوب كل الخير أعطي جنوب كل الخيرات نيل كل الخير نيل جنوب كل الخيرات غابات كل الخير غابات جنوب كل الخيرات جبال كل الخير جبال جنوب كل الخيرات رام صاب الوطن دفن سيد الوطن رام صاب الوطن دفن سيد الوطن
Yellow.
Thank you, guys. So for those of you who are watching, please Happy New Year. I know in Australia it's day 2 now. In American year is a new year for us. Africa is day 2. So meanwhile, it's a new year. So all January will be a new year. We wish everybody happy new year of 2021. And I hope the new year will bring a blessing. And I hope the new year will bring this COVID-19 can go away. So we hope this is my Christmas New Year wish resolution that everybody will having a blessing starting a new year of 2021. I yield back floor to Gar and Isaac. For those of you who are watching, please share the video. And if you would like to be a part of Lake State Media Show for this today about the tweet to come to share your New Year, please feel free to click the link and come on, join us. Agar, go ahead.
Thank you again, Brother Madit and Isaac Tiangford and the viewers who are watching in different places. Thank you all. And you have heard from our brother, Abraham Madit, that we need everything to be new as New Year for all of us as South Sudanese people. One nation, love each other, encourage each other to do better things instead of going backwards. So we need to move forward, peace with love, everything. We do it together as sons and daughters of our beautiful nation, South Sudan. Thank you. Isaac, you can take over from there.
All right, thank you so much, Abraham Madit, and thank you, Agar Dengwabok. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our team of Lagos State Media for the great dedication and the commitment that they have put into this media to come to this level. For those whom we see like now, it's only 3 people in the screen, but we have more others. They are behind the scene. They are working down there, technology and other issues, and answering some text messages. They are there. We are all here as a team, and I need to say thank you so much, my team of Lagos State Media, for the great job we have done in 2020, even if it's a very hard year in the calendar that we will never forget. But you show strength, and you become a friend to everyone. There's those who hate you, those who love you. We are all friends. We are committed to our doctrine as a platform for everybody. So thank you so much, my team. That is the appreciation going to you. Also to all our followers, our fan, I need also to say thank you so much. Without you guys, we wouldn't be running this media until this moment. Your presence, your contribution, you share with us in every single step we take, whether it's something bad or something good, we are all together. I need also to say thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you all. Even if we are still mourning, we are in some disasters, some of the families are not happy. I still say that it's a Happy New Year, because we don't know what will come up with the 2021. Just let's pray to be a year of peace, year of reconciliation, and year of the comfort for those who lost their loved one, and year of compensation. We need to be compensated of the lot of things we have lost in the year, in the calendar of 2020. Before I move ahead, I got another song I need to play. Is remembering our heroes and current heroes, the names of all those who fought or stood up in Sudan and in South Sudan liberation. They are in that song. Because we got so heap of them, I selected this one. Just let's have a look of it. Happy New Year, Dina. You can join the show if you are. Come on, let us have fun for New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to everybody. And also, as we have stated before, it's a very bad time for us. We are mourning and we are praying in another part, and it's all the way going. Actually, our condolences as a Lagos State Media team, on behalf of Lagos State Media team, we pay our tribute and condolences to the families who lost their loved one, all this, especially the last month of the year, which is December 2020. and the current one. In particular, the family of Arol Kacholijok. We lost a very strong guy, an icon, intellectual, Gabriel, Uncle Gabriel Matur Malik Kachual, and our condolences to the family and the immediate friends and all South Sudanese, because we have really lost giants in this end of the year. So we say sorry and we pray for their soul to rest in eternal peace. We'll throw it back to Abraham Adit and Agarden Mabok, and also to give Agar, you will give the name of the artist to our brother who requested his name.
Oh, okay. The artist is a young man, new artist. So his name is called Thunderman Majur. He's from Lagos State.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
And
Thank
he
there,
you.
has another new song also. They are there, and we can play them later on.
Yeah, I'm gonna play those two. I have two. The one play
Yeah.
that song. I
Yeah.
have another one to play
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
Also,
before
there's our brother Justin
Yeah,
Malani is requesting a corruption song.
corruption song, yeah. We will play that.
okay, I will play it again. I will play. I will play it again.
Yeah.
And that's the reason that one song, the other song, I'll play it again. And
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
I play that song, guys,
Hmm.
this is the Happy New Year. Welcome
Happy
to
New
the
Year,
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year, Happy New Year.
Happy
I
New
did.
Year,
So
Bindol. Lodging.
Yes,
Yep.
Happy
thank
New
you
Year.
for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So this year we are doing this show Dwalajan because we want to thank for those our viewers and our guests that in the show, especially you yourself and the other uh, hundreds of people who've been in this show for the first 2020. So we want to say thank you for the wonderful to be a part of the journey that we took as a Lake State Media to bring this special platform, bring us together. And it's really amazing to interact with you guys in politically and socially. So this is the important, and this is what we were here. We just want to celebrate this new year with you guys, with our fan, our viewers, and our guests in this show. We interview 10 and 10, 100 of people that came to this show, and we interviewed them, whether you are a government supporter or government official, or whether you are IO supporter or IO official, or any other opposition that political opposition that have in South Sudan. We bring you guys in this platform, and we interact with all of you in this platform. And this is what we want as a South Sudanese. And the new year, we need to start fresh. And the message that I'm sending out to all South Sudanese is a unity, peace, love. So this is what we want. We need to get rid of corruption. We need to get rid of violence. We need to get rid of war. We need to get rid of tribalism. So all of this, all evil thinking, we need to get rid of it. So this is the message that I want to send out to all South Sudanese. So second message that is my heartfelt condolences to the people that we lost, all South Sudan we lost hundreds of people, especially Lake State. So I want to send my condolences, heartfelt condolences to the family of Ambassador Tilaring Deng. So my heart goes out to the family. This is a sad day to us, as particular Koch Yerul, Lake State Yerul people, and all Lake State people, and go to the family. Remember, this is not easy year. So we lost, even me, I lost my mom. So it's not a very sad day. It's John. I lost my mom like last 2 years, last year, actually 2018. So it's not a year, it's continuing. So this is the one of the things that I wanted to get this new year to all of these family that are grieving is regardless you are in South Sudan or in Australia or America or Canada. We are going through this, but this is the part that we need to come together and comfort this family. And we tell them that everything will be okay. Let us be together, be strong, let's pray. Hopefully 2021 will bring a fresh year that we will not see the sadness and the death coming in especially this disease called coronavirus that come with the very heartbreaking across the nation, across all over the world. Thousand million people die across the world, especially the country that I'm in America. 1,000 people die every day. So we just sent out this our heartfelt condolences, and we send out the prayer that hope the family that who lost their loved one. We are with you. We hear you. We pray for you. We will. May the Lord comfort you. And we send you, especially I send my heart to them and my prayers to them. And my third message that is going to my team, Legacy Media team. Thank you so much for being the wonderful team that you did. Without you, Legacy Media will not be here today. You did a credible job. People who are doing a host, Agar Mabuk, Isaac, Bolmakur. So, and my other team that work behind the scene, Adun Makur, Bronca, Abbas. So, and the list going on, Peter Ken, all of these people who are working behind the scene. I say thank you for wonderful do, and I hope the new year 2021, Leg State Media will even upgrade. We will be bring a lot of good stuff in Leg State. So as I said before, and I repeat it again, Leg State Media is not just a social media, like Facebook media. No, we have a big vision, a vision that will bring all sorts of Sudanese together, regardless your tribal background, regardless your political background. We bring this. Our mission is because we bring into reality with you. Let us have a conversation. This is what South Sudan need. And this is what we are debating on the issues, tough issues, hard issues. And that's what will bring peace in South Sudan. Because I'm supporting those people who are having a political, not a non-violent. That's what we are here. We support those non-violent people. But violent people who will pick up gun and kill the innocent people, we are not with you. So our people, and this is the message that I was playing. I have two messages. I have one message song to play after I finish this. Because this message, my final message, go to the government, to South Sudan leaders. That's the song that I play. So South Sudan government, my message is this simple. The new year of 2021 need to start fresh. We need to get the corruption out of the country. So we need peace in the country. Bring all this opposition, bring them to the table. Have peace, dialogue, and then develop the country. Elect commissioner, governors of the 10 states. The violence now in the state level, commissioner violence fighting, like the tribe are fighting to each cattle, right? Everybody's killing. Like a couple of days ago, there's one of the wrestler guy who was killed in Lake State for nothing. So our youth are dying for nothing. So the question to you, government leaders, if the youth are dying like that, who will protect the country? So this is the message that I'm sending out to the country leaders. Let 2021 be a year of peace, a year of forgiveness. So a year developing. Let build the roads, build the school, clinic. Like the death of right now, the death rates now in South Sudan, especially, let's talk about Juba. COVID-19 killing people every day. The reason why killing people every day is because people are lack of health care.
Yeah.
There's no health care. So if the country is developed and there's a good health system that can, the people like dying, the people that would not supposed to die can die simple because there's no medical care that can treat them. So people are dying simple because people will die before they reach that standard age. 80 years old, 70 years old, 60 years old. It's still young. I say young, they cannot die yet. There's still many like few more years ahead of them, but they're dying simple because the lack of health care in the country. So let this 2021 be a year for the government to bring this development, because I should say that the government should learn the hard way about this coronavirus. The people that lost their life, those General Ambassador La Dengwin is one of the heroes. He contributed. If you see the pictures when he was young, it was sad. So that is the message that I want to send out today to the government of South Sudan that led the country. And this is a year people of Lake State have lost a lot of people this year and last year. It's sad. So thank you for listening. And then my message for the New Year message to everyone. Dualatjan, welcome to Lake State Media. Before I welcome to Dualatjan and that message that I sent to the government, let me play this music again. Or the last music. That's the message that I want to send.
Yepanje karuni dog minna kaiga yukei enubin kaya yero jare andaga dalga chinyali kumbe kuni yale yakujana kuyewo dire alewe koire ibai yagoro de kirnye toga jwer bai beting banda tirane man kirmaya dali palu the wonder wa kuidlo juginu Adonale woga juwo yuwa Elo egu jinu Yepanje karuni topin na kaya yugei Enubin kaya yero jai Andaga dalba jindali kumde kuni Yale ya kujane ormaye odire Alewe goire ibai Yagero de kirnye Toga jwe ibai Beijing banda tirane man Kirmaya Banki kabata weto Ukire jinki tonga yuge Kira jin potere ke Yonto Kira chalo Chitim tage Taga yidi yelong Paka vijala luyalanti Bide pa Anama mami oror Babang chwe Atom yiniban Kira jumonke gijam Error no batala, another chalo lar, chalo ye condom. What on a ye creation? You wake a buyer,
$1 kilo condom. That's crazy.
Taking yaga dunko, Gamaletin, I don't need Kawadi yoga.
I will get
you. Adonale woga chuo yuak, elo egu ojinu. Yepanje karuni dog ninna kaya yugei, enubin kaya yero jai. Andaga dalpa chinyali kumge kuni. Yale ya kujana koyu kire, alewe koire ibai. Yagero de kirnye toga jwe ibai. Beating banda tirane man. Kirmaya Dali Palawoga Waitawa Kuidlo Jinu Mother Palawoga Chuo Yuak Eloe Gujinu Yepanje Karuni Dog Nina Kaya Yugei Enubin Kaya Yero Jai Andaga Dalpa Chingali Kumge Kuni Yale Yakujana Kuyu Dire Alewe Koire Ibai Yagoro de Kirnye Toga Jwirbai Beating Banda Tirane Man Kirmaya Babrugale Banda Tirmaya Umge Banke Umge Gineton Gumno Ver Initiative Kwaikiga Poti Yashiruton Will Dictor, Karama Kadari, Madoanyin Yukowe, Ranele Yikibir, Ajele Yukowe, Ajik, Wandu Kapade, Yakiramayara, never give up, never give up, I never give up. Give Mother Say, we will achieve, never give up. Give Mother Say, God will achieve, God. Give Mother Say, we will achieve. Give Mother Say, down road. Action no woman. Young by a jallow year, we will got on. Give a yard. Then you buy a jam you go. You will be my foot.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you. That's the last the song that I'm playing, and that song have a very meaningful, and that is going to those, because those two songs that I fixed, they have a meaningful, that for the message that I just sent out. Um, we need to get rid of corruption, and also to for those of people say that okay, Kiev must go. Still, we live in the country that the government, the president is one president at a time. And if the country, the President Kiir is the president right now, okay, if you think that President Kiir is not doing a good job, let's wait. It's not, the violence cannot remove Kiir or cannot bring change that you think that will change, you think that will come to South Sudan. The country, if the president, one president at a time, the president Kiir is a time for him to get, even though he's doing good or doing bad, he's a president at this moment. Let us support the time that we let move away from the violent things. Let us support him. If the time come for election, and you think the President Kiir is not doing a good job, you can vote him out. Simply. That is how democracy works. Democracy, you cannot remove the sitting president by force, by the gun. You cannot solve that. So that is the message. Happy New Year. I will seal back the floor. Welcome, my brother Dwaladjan. Happy New Year. I don't know, Isaac. I will give this floor back to you so that you can welcome our brother Dwaladjan. So, and give him a floor to speak. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abraham, and thank you so much, our audience. Dr. Don Lorgen, we welcome you again into Lake State Media. You are one of the people who constantly join us and share your views, your opinion with us. We argue, we disagree, we agree in certain things, and that is the media. So thank you so much for coming in. I will give you the chance. The floor will be yours to greet the audience, all our South Sudanese people and the Sudanese and the world in large, because coronavirus is an international thing that has affected the whole world. Welcome, my brother. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Isaac and Madid, and the Lake State in general. It has been very difficult here. We have been arguing about its stuff and all that. But despite all that difficult, at least we have reached 2021. That is really a very great thing that we can say we have achieved, that the struggle of 2020, at least we are in a new year right now, all of us. And that is very important. I just wanted to say hello to everyone and to wish everyone who have reached the new year a wonderful rest of the year. There's a lot of things that we have we have gone through last year. I cannot go through them because actually I have a new resolution for the new year. So what I will talk about is the resolution for this year, that I want our people in general, the people of South Sudan, and then the South Sudanese in diaspora and in our country in South Sudan, that we need a new resolution for this year, so that at least we can see the change, because things are changing very quickly. And I will start with a simple story and actually I wanted to recognize the song that you have just said, is very important and very effective for this kind of talk, even though the guy is talking about Salva Kiir, but most important thing that is talking about the forgiveness of God is actually very important and very strong. And what I'm going to talk here is that is a formation of a new country, actually. Okay. You know, if you recall the history of Israel, and you know, Israel, they have tried. If you recall them when they were in slavery from Egypt for a long time, there was they actually there was a leader known as Moses. So the guy was taking them out from the slavery. But when they crossed the Red Sea, okay, they went on the other side of the Red Sea. Actually, they were faced with a lot of difficulty because it looked like a new state. So there were a lot of problems. There was hunger, there was corruption, there was adultery from themselves, and there was also death. So Moses was really very challenged. He couldn't know what to do. Today we can compare it with Salva Kiir, who is actually struggling, does not know what to do, but he's thinking that he knows what to do by fighting people, by killing his own people. So what I'm saying is this: if there is a challenge always in forming a country, but if you turn yourself to God, you will have a solution. And that's why I was the guy who was singing the song that is saying God to forgive actually is right. And now, you know, what we need to do at this time for this year, I will say that we need actually our leaders to actually to act like what the Moses actually did. They need to turn to God because they actually distance themselves from God right now. Okay, both all those leaders, if you see them right now, they don't know what to do, but they think that they know what to do by fighting. When Moses was actually challenged by the problem, he did not fight even those who fighting him, because they told him, you have brought us from slavery to death. Now we need to go back to slavery in Egypt. Okay, so you know, because Moses actually is somebody who wanted to be driven by God, so he went and asked God what to do, and God told him this problem can be solved by having these 10 commandments, give it to people, and if they live by it, the problem will be solved. So when Moses came back and teach people the 10 commandments and they followed them, their problem was solved. There was no adultery, there was no killing, and there was no even the problem of death. So they live in harmony, and that's why today there is a great Israeli nation. Now, our problem this year, I have about 4 resolutions. Actually, might not solve the problem of South Sudan right now, because I have a solution of South Sudan separately, but this will solve the internal problem of the South Sudanese in diaspora and even in Africa in general. Because even the way we are living now from social media, you find Denka are supporting their social media. And even Lagos State has been criticized by a lot of people as a Denka social media. And Equatoria, they have their own social media. Forget about that. Even if you go to the way the people are organized in diaspora, you find there is Denka community, Equatoria community, Nuer community, everyone. So, and then you expect people to come together. How will they do that? So, my brother, the way we are behaving like that is simply because we don't have God values. That is the reason actually we are having those crises. Okay, the God values, they are the 10 commandments that say you need to worship God. Don't create your own God. Okay, you need actually to not murder someone from your internally. If Salva Kiir told you go and kill this section of tribe, if you have the God value, you're not going to kill anybody. So, you know, all this law you have seen, whether American law, European laws, all this, they are driven from 10 commandments of God. So what I'm saying now is this: if we South Sudanese this year, we really wanted to live together and live in unity and love, we need to turn to God. By turning to God, we need to live the way God wants people to live on the earth. And when we do that, when we actually take the 10 commandments seriously, I'm telling you, from 10 commandments, you will realize that you will have something called human values. That means you are a full human. And human value here, people don't understand. It's not everybody that is a human on this earth. It's not. Because there are people that lack human value. For you to be a full human, you have to have all the human values in you so that you can be a human. And what are these human values and how do you get them? So those are the questions that we need to ask ourselves this year. Okay. Human values, they are things like confidence, empathy, things like forgiveness, like the way that person has having in a song, kindness, caring, all this. These are human values. For you to have these human values, you have to have the values of God, which are the 10 commandments. And we have heart values, the values of the heart, because we are living on the earth. To be able to understand the heart value, we have to understand the human values. And that is why people have crisis, Heart value, are totally different from human value. You will never understand the value of the heart while you don't have a human value. Sometimes you can understand have, and then you think that you know. So that is why you will have crisis, because you think you know. Let's say one of the heart value is unity of the people. That is a heart, because people, they need to be united. Another value is maybe the language we are talking right now. That is very important. Is the heart is on the earth, because heart value, these are value that is bad and good, so they are not separated. When we live on the earth, the value of the heart are not separated. It's only somebody who have a human value that can separate them. So when we don't have human values, we don't separate the heart value. We don't know which one is good, and we are mixed up, and then therefore we will live in what we call evil values. That is what is happening in our country right now. In South Sudan right now, you will say, oh, no, we are human. No, there is no a country of human being that has human value that will slaughter themselves by the way people are slaughtering themselves in South Sudan. So this is what are these evil? How do we know that we are living on the evil values or human values on the earth? A evil value is what you have mentioned: corruption. Corruption, what is it? In the Bible, they say they actually call it clearly. Is actually, I think, is one of the number 8. And in the value, they call it do not steal. So do not steal mean is in now people, they call it very funny, like a corruption, where you find people has collected the money or government money, you are looting from there. Already in the Bible say that. So suppose we live in the God value, so that means there will be no corruption. So those are and for us, if we wanted to avoid this kind of life, the evil life in our country, then we need actually to live by God value. God value will open your brain to understand human value, and human values will allow you to create the way actually you can have the heart value, because the heart value depend on human. Like, for example, housing or hospital, those are heart value, but they are created by human. So it is a human that has a capacity to actually to create an environment where you can live in a healthy way, where you can live actually with the school knowledge and all that. But when you lack human value, my brother, you cannot be able to create things like that. You will always live in a evilized values, like what we are doing right now. So my challenge for this year is for all of us, okay, to try actually to understand the God value, or even these 4 values, so that at least when you understand them, you will be able actually to understand which one you need actually to focus on. And the only thing we can focus right now is my challenge is the 10 commandments from your family. You need actually to live to teach all your children about the 10 commandments. You yourself, you need to understand them, because by understanding them, it shows that you are living by the God value. And I believe if you do that for this year, God will open your brain individually. You will be able to understand how to become a full human on the earth. And God will give you wisdom to create the way actually you can live on the earth. That is what we are lacking. So suppose all of us are doing that. That means we will create the new world of South Sudan, because we will be human. And then the God will give us wisdom to have a good school, to have hospital, to have the health care in South Sudan. That is how we will change the mentality of South Sudan and the way of life in South Sudan. So my message to our leaders, especially Salva Kiir and Riek Machar, and any other person that is now struggling actually for a power, or more for creating more wealth, like those rebellion now that are formed that don't really make sense in South Sudan, but just to grab wealth. They need actually to understand God. They need, by understanding God, they need to go back and review the 10 commandments before even they become human, because the rebellion will mean nothing. The nation now, if without God, it will mean nothing to you. So it will mean chaos all the time. If you see America right now, for example, they are challenged with a lot of things, like the coronavirus is challenging a lot of people, some nation. But some nation right now, those who live by God values, you can see them, they overcome them. Like coronavirus now, we have medicine for it in America. So, and then there is also a vaccine going on. So that means God is giving knowledge to create.
Brother Dwalajan, you mentioned a very good point about Brother Bolmakur, welcome. Yeah, so we will give other people a chance to speak. But you make a very good point, the 10 commandments. When we were in the bush, like you and I, Bolmakur, we were in Jejamar, right? We were in the bush. So when we were in the bush, let me talk a little bit about the church. When we go to the church at the time, when you go to the church and pray, and then when we leave, especially, let me go back. I'm not going to talk about Ethiopia or wherever. Let me move forward to Kakuma. So when we go to, mostly, I grew up in the church. So I see when I was young, and I realized that people were going to the church. I read the Bible. I go to the church, and then they taught me a lot. So whenever after people leave the church during the service, and then somebody, for example, you left your wallet, you forgot your wallet, or any other, or for anything good, you left at the church. Okay, the person who found that will report it to the congregation. Somebody say, "Oh, somebody lost something." Okay, like anything that good that you report it, and then the next service, the people who organize the service, they can announce whoever lost. Ibn Kalam, Ibn Kalam. Yes. So if somebody lost his pen or her pen last Sunday service, here it is, come after the service, you will get it.
Yeah.
You see? But that, because people were afraid of 10 commandments in the Bible. If you steal for somebody good, you are sin. But when we move out from there, we are educated. More of us went to school. More of us go to other country. So can become independent. Okay. Now, as we speak, you lost something. You will not report it. Because the reason why I'm saying this, because people lost faith from God. And that is the reason, that's why the corruption in the country, that's why more rebellion, people are rebel against the government. And that's the reason why the crisis is going on. Because nobody in the country fear God the way that we used to when we were in the bush fighting with Arab in the north. You see what I'm saying? That's the point that I want to cross. Let me welcome our members, Lake State Media, Stab Bolmakur. Happy New Year, my brother. So I've been calling you so that we can start the show. So the show for today, we just want to reflect. And we also want to say thank you to our viewers, our guests that came to Lake State Media. Also, we want to thank our team, Lake State Media team. So for that, I want to yield back the floor to you. So to say the pure word, and we will go back. For those of you who are watching, thank you for sharing the video, and also feel free to click the link and come on back. come on in the show. So we will bring you up in the studio. Well, let's just hang tight. We will come back around. Let us have a New Year discussion. Go ahead, Isaac. I mean, Bol. Oh. Oh, okay, Bol. Bol, that was very Burcholo. Anyway, let me get back the plot back to Agaro or Isaac.
Um, um, I'm losing some words, guys. Anyway, I have received some bad news now. I lost a very giant person, very close person, whom I will not disclose the name now in the social media because the news has not reached the whole families. So you guys, it's something I don't know what is happening. Is it the end of the year? The well is coming or what? It's too much. It's too much indeed. So take over. Uh, Bolma could go ahead.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's very sad.
Very sorry, yeah.
It's very painful.
Yeah, sorry about that, Isaac. I think if you wanted to excuse yourself and maybe go and find out more, that will be okay. And then your colleague like Madid and Nagar, they can take over the rest of the discussion.
Yeah, it's still painful.
We will just continue, and then because me and Isaac also we are very close. So if something happened to him or Madid or everyone, because this team is like family. So we will go ahead as people say, as people say that happiness and sorrowness are all together. So we will just go on with the show, and then after we wrap it up later on, we will deal with that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, let us.
Well, Mark, wood floor is yours. Well, Mark, can you hear us? Okay, if ball is not coming, I will just drop in this one.
Go ahead.
For our government and our people back home in South Sudan. So we'll go direct to the government because this is the new year, and if it is the new year, we need to put aside everything which has been passed last year, which is 2020. This 2021 should be a year of freedom, a year of peace, a year of giving people a chance for their speech, for someone to speak or to talk, and don't be mindful about them. Because everyone in back home right now, they are not feeling like the feeling we have in Western world here. But something that called free speech must be given to them, so that they can feel it and they can feel their leadership is doing something for them, and they are concerned about their civilian or citizen of the nation of South Sudan. So that thing, I'm requesting it as Lagos State Media. This is our opinion, and we ask as a citizen of South Sudan, so that everybody should be giving a free speech. You talk about the government, you say anything about the government or opposition, that chance should be given to our citizen. All South Sudanese, doesn't matter which tribe you belong to or which party you belong to. Everyone must have something called freedom of speech, that you can feel you are at your home, you are in your country. And that thing also will highlight that there's something called a government within South Sudan. And if there's nothing called free speech for our girls and boys, women, men, they feel like that there will be no difference between slavery and the freedom. So I request that one. We request that for our people, as we are their voice. Our brother Gadet, welcome to Lagos State Media, and a happy new year to you. And Bolmakur Shan is still yours.
You know, before Bol Makur, you know, Agar, you are talking about something about freedom. And, you know, if all of us that were in the SPLA. If you look at the SPLA, even the logo itself that is developed, there are some values, the value of liberty, freedom, and equality. They are inside the logo of the SPLA right now. Okay, but none of this, none of this is actually been achieved in South Sudan. But we achieve independent, but independent is not in the SPLA logo. So you see how things are different. Now, the problem, because it was the vision that was brought the problem. Okay, because the vision, if it's not clear, people will die, and at least maybe you will achieve something else that is not in the vision. So whatever in the SPLA, the vision of the SPLA right now is not what is in South Sudan right now. So you remember, it takes us back to how the fighting was, those who fighting for independence of South Sudan, those who were fighting for the whole South Sudan. So the vision totally was different. And that's probably might be the one that we have lack of freedom to express our ideas, freedom actually to have actually what we call a liberty in the country, the whole right of individual. So, and equality, how we can treat ourselves, whether you are not important, I'm not important than any other body. So we are all important. No tribe is important. But all this one, they are lacking, but they are in the document of the SPLA. That's what I wanted our people to know, so that they can ask themselves why the SPLA, they have documented this and we cannot see them right now. So that is what I just wanted to add, what you say about freedom.
Thank you, dear Dolarjit. Bolmakur, Shan is still yours. Can you hear me? Bolmakur, unmute yourself. Okay, our brother, Gadet, you can go ahead. Your floor is yours. Unmute yourself.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Guys, first of all, let me acknowledge some few here. Let me say hi to almighty man who live upstairs. And second of all, let me say to all of you guys, Happy New Year, Happy Very New Year's. And thirdly, let me say hi to the Great Lake State Media, Happy Very New Year's, and to all of you, the panels. Thank you for the great chance again, State Lake Media, to allow me to express my perception in this beautiful panel discussion. Always it is very plausible situation in Lake Media as a South Sudanese, because we all believe this is our stage. It's not a political statement. That's a reality, because you all have the background of discussing and accepting every party representing in South Sudan. So we have to thank you guys, all of you, for the great contribution you guys are doing in our nation. Now, let me go to topic according to what I have read, because it seems like it's to talk about the 20 and the news resolution. That's correct?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brothers. I heard Dr. Dolarjin when he was speaking. My conclusion, I think, will not be too far away from his statement I heard from him, because I do love the word value, but let me preserve it, and I will put it a different way. Actually, all of us, my brother, we all form a Red Army, if I'm not mistaken, in this form. We all have been suffering. We all understand the history, the background of nation, why we took the arms in 1983. There's no need for all of us to lectures, because we all have a background of it. But what can I add into it? Where and when we do lose the direction, and why we can, and when we can fix it, because nothing is too late. I do believe personally, my personal philosophy, nothing impossible in this world. Everything is possible. Nothing is too late. Everything possible. What I'm saying here, our nation, as we look today, those people who are leading us, and I have to correct that word from former Speaker Dr. Dalarjin. Those who are representing us in the Republic of South Sudan today, as we speak, they are not the leaders. And I do believe all of you have to agree with me, not by force, by the analogy as a scholars.
Yeah.
Those that are not leader, they are a politician are representing us. Politicians without value, politicians without moral value. What is the moral value? The moral value, you must have a principality in order to represent your nation. As a nation from 1903 to 2020, we have lost our value. We lost our value as we speak as a living example. Last year, we all saw in the Freedom Square. Freedom Square is not a freedom for the prostitution. It's a freedom for those who have sacrificed their life as a men in the battlefield. To represent the vision of the men has lost their life in that battlefield. I do believe as all Red Army, we do have the same idea or the same vision, not the feeling. That's the same idea because all of us, we have sacrificed from the young age to the manhood as we stand today. We all of us become a scholar because there was a great man, Dr. John Garner Mabio, and the rest of his colleagues has sacrificed their life in order to be the way we are today. Whatever we are facing today in our nation is wrong. We must condemn it, and we shall condemn it. In the reality, we will come to the solution. How can we fix it, this situation? Our nation is using the hedonistics doctrine. In another way, they're using the sexualism to represent us, and that is not our culture. Yes, I do believe the traditional culture can be changed, but not at the broad daylight. As a young man, as a young scholar who are speaking here in the Lagos State media, we must think positively because we are the leader of tomorrow. I do believe we will keep singing that word since we were under the tree in Panyedu, in Bill Farm, in Bongo. And I do believe this is time for all of us to stand up. It doesn't matter if you are Nuer, you are Denka, you are from Kakwa, you are from Fajulu. We must come up with one speech, one language, one destiny in order to move forward our nation. That's where I can start to give the rest of my people. And my second chance will come. I will give you my resolution for 2021. Thank you for now.
Thank you, Brother Gadet. Thank you for the good words, and also our brother Isaac is back, so I will hand the floor to Isaac, but he's still busy, so I will give it again to our brother Paul Makur.
Bolmakur, you need to check. Can you hear us?
Victoria, Mama Lake State at Hotel, one of the toilets in Guajambi, 1 minute, must be delivered.
Okay, give it to her, Isaac. Give it to her.
Okay. Mama Victoria, I open. Mama Lake State. Okay. I go ahead. I don't know why. Kadanga Sura double pen.
Camera, camera turn on. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Ayan about Isaac Chalejarin Mandi or Gachakalega there. I think Abraham Adit, Abraham Bol Majmakul, Kujala Kwajik talk away Kaikatin, Kujala new Lake State Media Ban, but Chakamuan in the womb Kujang Legit.
Amen.
I think you did already because I think like Abraham did a promise color to the dead one. Kulawe life can begin by joy. Chilan Adagino did carbon. And tell you, Lajinan can take a true words in. We in a yellow pro in a low good energy and who jammed Jamoxin.
Yeah, you know, pink or it jam.
I Pandan said that you normally have dinner. Kidian carbon and a message or an carbon record the leg state. In another, Midika, break a book and be root can be fixed out. Nala be kaman like quality gem I don't know.
Anyway, I background music at all. Ko yiri le pajama ja.
I'm a bandage man.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
Yeah. So kiyen panda anchole said the chin and he job singum liya be tibe wo. So ka karba le ko leg state in general. Kuje yerul ben martin ni ka be wer kiru dalo panchol yerul. We need to have a message of peace. We are doing bulong kam ko leg state. Acha run kina joku be ko bi ar kunjut. Iti be che mu der wer. Yen kidang runjut ku chiban kimin chodo which a happy new year. We should also wish ourselves forgiveness. Murut pala waitan okam kulaku tuenga pida kubupida bukyokin. Yen taban kulwel tan taping you work taban gajam ka kuma bai because of new year akuma bai kamana jam kaya. Akuma bai ya yokulwel ko ake gaya bai. Kuna kinin ko jin banton yan you have nothing. So ko kurut ko kum no ko ja kuma jinwa Sudan or akuma panchol leg state. Kuna tul kurut kape we ga kin ko beto ten leg state. So kene na ne chol kunek ban ko tanyal do tango ku do cha bera duksin nan ko beto. Ani tango ne rolo fi jinwa Sudan kuna ko chiruda taka kuma ko biarer ke serious. Achan ko win na grot bika ko. Achan taban panchol jinu kene jogani ci wor pin jogani ci dikin achinda na ka jinu be jogani ci didi ko ji yen jong ci didi ko ji je ku taw ne le chin nierun jot kan ku binya ke we mi che ga cha kale ku ko to la ni ben we ga cha kale ku ko bin to kadan li labi ke we ben we ga cha kale ni pin du pin kidien kar e do ren chal to no mi de jinu Sudan ku to no mi de leg state ku to no mi nierun wer ci jana ma cha kale re de ka kam o wa mi de to wa mi de mon to o wa di ting to ko yerul o wa di mon to ke chin ke chola liap chin ke chol chi chin ke chola to we are all together leg se kamana nom dia ana yerul ko na gar ko non go o ga mi ting to the same na ne ngi ben kam ko wa ko bu ga ni pin ku kwan ku ku bu chen ko mi ti e ken ne ki diene na masi gen ka ba ni le la kan ana ni ke to ko ba jam because ani ki mit ko and ko ja to wa kalwin tilari won ni chak ting cha ta ke profile dia en ne ro ni ti ke yen and if you meet poor chan but kadang bicawa ka tin ka ba je ba nyin bugat because na reru kana dom depressed ka tin kene ama sakal ko ka dia ka chiru lo to no so ko we mi legislate ko kor baki ya lo ba madwe akor baki ya ba na na ran ya ko ba legislate media kran ya ko ba legislate media keren ban jam kre junu ba tegi ran bi ya ba legislate media ran bu wet ko ban lo bi Sudan ba together ran bi ya ba legislate media and when to book and when I get no advantage of Benum to know in media that will be right. A connection or brother Lloyd. From this year, to know an young thing and Kinniker and when I wear a Benue and the right for, what be media die. And then Queen Yabutin, Kun and Kubo chopping in a Kubo rat and happy new year to all of you and your families and all of brothers who are there and sisters. I wish you all have a new year and I wish you all the best in this year for South Sudanese to change all of us and come together as the brothers and sisters. That is my message to all South Sudanese today as the mother of this legislative media. I don't need the tribalism. I don't need bad word to be thrown to other community. I don't want somebody to say something wrong about somebody who is staying with you together. So we need peace, we need love, we need unity. So that South Sudan, we can come together as the children of mother and father. That is my message to all South Sudanese in legislative media. And thank you very much. I'm in another place I could have taken with you guys time. Thank you. That is my message.
Thank you
my
very
message
much,
is message
Mama.
of peace, love, and unity. Let's come together and clap our hand and bring something good to South Sudan by this year. Thank you very much. And my greeting with you all. And Happy New Year. And I wish the best of the year will be 2021. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amen. Amen,
Thank you.
brother.
Amen.
Thank you, Mother of Legacy. Happy New Year. Stay
Happy New
blessed.
Yeah. Yeah, Father.
I
have a young thing. Kagala tuyen ka show and bija die because of Nankito Antin because I can't work in me. Nani Anglo Kela in the Gala court to be a baby. So I'm even
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thank you. God bless you.
Bless you.
Go ahead, Isaac. Give chances. Yeah.
I need to just to say thank you to my brother Gadeton for the good message he has delivered while I was just still on the other phone here, and I'm happy with everybody and our viewers. Your messages of peace, love. This is what we will can bring us together. We'll take it back to my brother Abraham Bolmakur. Chen, I haven't heard from him. Your son is the floor is yours, brother. Bolmakur, do you hear me?
Bol Mark, you ping man, Bol.
Do you
Bol,
hear
can
me?
you hear us?
It's frozen. He can't.
Tell them nang tintana ping guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Bol.
Okay.
We
Bol.
drop him.
Log out, and come in again. Yeah.
Do you hear
You
us?
talk. Bol.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Bol network is really I don't know what's going on with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother Gaditon, I hope the message from our mother is clear. And if there's something that we can just give you a clue about it a little bit, so we can do that. Yeah, and the rest of the viewers.
I think brother Kadilton he can understanding Tongwanyang a little bit, right? I think
Sure.
I know Dwala him.
You want me to
Okay.
continue, so you want me to continue, so I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, my brothers, for the message we have received from Mother Leg State Media, Mount Victoria. You see, this is a good thing sometimes. As a South Sudanese tribe, your name represents you, because the name Victoria represents victory.
Yeah.
So what I do believe, the message she gave it, that's what message we all of us have to accept it as it is, because love and unity, that's what we had in 1903. Then when we are able to defeat our gigantic enemy, in which is the former Sudan. Because love, it does not come by force. Peace does not come by force. Unity does not come by force. I have to show to you, and you have to show to me. And then it will come automatic. Like Mama Victoria, she just spoke a while ago. That from deeply from her heart, and I receive it, and I thank her. Let continues the same spirits, not just the words, with the meaning, with a meaningful and a practice like we used to. So this is what I can suggest from her message, and thank you so much. And let God bless her, and let it stay around in the year to come, because we need those kind of people to give us the encouragement, because there are very few of them nowadays like her. There are very few of them. There are very few of them. If we do have quite a people like her, talk with the unity and love and kindness, there will be no problem in South Sudan. Because what led us back today is a lack of the truthness. Because we do believe our knowledge, because we believe in our knowledge, we are a scholar and this and that. No, the school knowledge don't take you nowhere when you don't have no love and courage from your hearts. So we do need the wisdom. What she just spoke, that's a true wisdom. That's true wisdom. Now let me come back to our topic, my brothers, because I have told you a while ago I preserve my resolution for 2021. As I mentioned it first from the very first statement, we all of us here, even though I did not have the background from everyone, we all form a Red Army, and we went through, and we know the reality, we know the truthness. Now we are in the 2021. If we are not be careful in 2021, it just will be like changing the calendar from 2019 to 2020, 2021. What we do need for 2021 in order to have our moral value, our principality. When I talk about principality, I'm talking about the law. I'm not trying to teach here, but we all of us understand, because English is too big. One word can have different meanings, but someone has to clear himself. What do you mean with this? So if I say something you do not get me, please, it's very important to ask me. And if I didn't understand something from you, I will ask you, what do you mean? Because everyone has his own thinking and his own perception, how you interpret the words, because English is very large, as we all know. Knowledge is too large. So let me come to my resolution for 2021. If we are not careful as a South Sudanese, the calendar, it will be just like we change the calendar from 21, like when you flip it, and then you go to 21. We need a solution. What is the solution? There is a solution for all of us as a politician who are representing South Sudan, those who are representing us, because I don't call them leader, I call them politician. Because politics mean polo, many. You are pretending to many. That's it's not an English word, that's a medical terminology. Politics, poly, many. Takes pretending to be many. So we are pretending to be many. So they are not leaders. If they are leaders, they should require the true leadership from the people of South Sudan. Now, the solution is here. It's one word for me. And it's up to you how well you will take it, how well you interpret it. Character, simple words. What I do mean with a character? Character represents the true leadership. What is a true leadership? True leadership, you must have value for your people. You must respect their moral value. You must respect their lands, their culture. Let's have a true character of South Sudanese. True character, like Mama Victoria, she just represented a while ago. Love, unity, kindness, principle, interest, dignity, not by force. So please, my resolution is character. When we have a character, we will have a standard. The standard will represent us, 1983, when we stood up with our chest out, our mind looking like eagle, far away. When I say eagle, I mean the vision. A stand determined like a lion, because lion determined when he try to eat the animal is determined. Doesn't matter what big it is, it will fight it. That's how we were determined. Those are the character and the standard for the 2021 we need as South Sudanese. When we have that kind of character, then we will have our moral value, as one of these former speakers has mentioned it. Don't think, my brothers, the characters, when we have them, I do believe 100% we will get our nation back, because character represent all of us, represent our land, represent dignity, represent respect, represent everything. What is lack of us? Characters. Let come with a solution, character, and therefore we will have the true leadership of our nation. All this suffering, tribe against tribe, section against section, some this against this, they will stop. We all agree we are suffering today because we do not have a true leader in South Sudan. If we do have a true leader, you can live anywhere. I can live from Nasser, live in Lagos State, because I went to school with a lot of people from Agar. They're watching me now probably. They know me and I know them. I do have a lot of people that went to school with me. They're from Gogrial. We've been together for 21 years. I do have a lot of school from Juba. We were in Gaba together. They know me, I know them. I can go from Murley, from Manuak, Darfur. You just name them. But today we have lost our characters. When we lost our character, we lost the great leadership. We need to have a true leader to represent the people of South Sudan, not to invite everyone to lose our moral value, because today, as we speak, we do not have it. We lost it. So I don't want to go back to 2020 because I gave my remark for the last year. My solution, please, let's have a character. So thank you so much, my brothers, and I will listen to you guys. Floor is yours. Thank you so much, Great Lagos State, and I'll be listening to you guys.
Thank you so much, Gadet. I appreciate your message and the way you express it to all the public is very well constructed and to that good standard. of the understanding. I would like to share a video with you guys from one of the artists because sometimes artists they act like prophets. They have a visions. What the artist compose in the song is something that need attention. So this message from artist Daniel Dinganyai, I would like to share it with you.
Let ball come first. Let ball come first, Isaac.
Okay.
The child is dropping now and then.
Ball doing
yeah. I greet you in the name of our Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I don't want to continue a lot because my network is very, very limited. I just want to say Happy New Year, and I want Isaac, Madin Majak, Agar Mabok, host of Lake State Media, to have a Happy New Year and continue to host, and I will be here with you listening because my network is not good, but I'm happy to be here with all of you in the name of God. I have listened to everybody, my brother Dolarjin and my brother Gaditon. I'm very happy for your speech all. So I will not continue more because my network is very limited, but I'm just coming to show my face and to say Happy New Year. Thank you. Continue.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ball. Bye.
Salam ya, lakini maafikan fis, ipake salama babshigidam, delim yidinna salam ya, kalas tani mafi yeri, tani mafi dam, tani mafi sot sila, fitirna kulina, minal harif, bidun sabab. Zaman jaina min madaris, zaman jaina min shawarya, zaman jaina min musajjad, ya udan ya harf ma fi faida, na'amil salam, 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 na'amil salam. مشاكل الماضي ننسى نتيجي دائما الصفحة الجديدة أخوان بشكل وطني يرجعوا لبعض جنوبين let's reconcile جنوب السودان بلد جميلة جنوب السودان بلد غنيان بالسلام حياة بكفينا باي باي قبيلية باي 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 مشاكل باي 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 عنصرية باي باي نمشي قدام بالسلام جنوبنا واحد وطننا واحد جنوبي نعمل السلام نسمع يومي سلام جا لكنه ما في تنفيذ كيفك سلام ما بمشي قدام نلم يدينا سلام جا خلاص تاني ما في جري تاني ما في دم تاني ما في صوت سلاح وترنا كلنا من الحرب بدون سبب زمن جاينا من المدارس زمن جاينا من الشوارع زمن جاينا من المسجد يا ودن يا حرف ما في فايدة نعمل سلام 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 نعمل سلام مشاكل الماضي ننسم نرجع قدام بالصفحة الجديدة أخوان مشاكل تاني يرجعوا لبعض جنوبين let's reconcile جنوب السودان بلد جميلة جنوب السودان بلد غنيان بالسلام حاجات بكفينا باي باي قبيلية باي 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 مشاكل باي 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 عنصرية باي باي نمشي قدام بالسلام جنوبنا واحد وطننا واحد جنوبي نعمل سلام الناس ميامي سلام جا لكنه ما في تنفيذ الفتى سلام ما بمشي قدام نلم ايدينا سلام جا خلاص تاني ما في جري تاني ما في دم تاني ما في صوت سلاح بترنا كلنا من الحرب بدون سبب زمن جاينا من المدارس زمن جاينا من الشوارع زمن جاينا من المسجد يا ودن يا حرف ما في فايدة نعمل سلام 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 نعمل سلام
Daniel Tinganyaidal is one of his good songs that can suit with the opening of the new year. If we people can listen to our artists and prophets and our mothers, vulnerable people. Thank you so much, Abraham Adid. You can pick it up from there, or whoever want to take the floor. Dinganya is already started.
Very quick. I wanted to say something about the Panan and the message that is actually he has just said in the video. I think it's one of the new album. And you know, Dinganya is very influential artist in South Sudan. Especially, I like the Maduong, his song, and then the Dollar, yeah. So all this, you know, plus this one, if we look at this, the song itself that he has just sung, you know, the way his mind is working is that when Riek Machar and Salva Kiir are in Juba, is that everybody is in Juba, and then therefore there is peace. So when there is peace in his own mind from the song, it means that if that peace that is signed is implemented, then there will be peace. But if it is not implemented, then for him, we are not going anywhere. That is what is in his song. It's not from me. So now, as we have seen the peace actually for between Riek Machar and Salva Kiir, from Ding Anyai's song, it looked like we are not going anywhere because there is no implementation. There is no secure arrangement. And a lot of things that are not implemented. Actually, I can say that. But One more important thing I wanted to talk about this song is the fact that Ding Anyai has actually identified the main cause of the war in South Sudan. And the way he identified it is totally from the different that I have been saying it. The way he said it, people will not understand. But with him, I can think in his own thinking, he has the idea by saying that bye-bye tribalism, bye-bye tribalism. Mark, those are Ding Anyai words, they are not from me. And you know, in my video, if you look at me, the way I identify problem of South Sudan, I say it is tribalism. Any other thing is cause just a subset of tribalism. So my brothers, even if Deng Anyai did not say that this peace will not be implemented, even if it is implemented, it will not solve our problem in South Sudan. Simply because the main root cause of the war is not addressed. Look at the way we are actually being organized in Western world. The way we are organized in Western world. We used to, before 2011, when the country was together, the Nuer and Denka will go to a center and you'll see they playing together. They are playing dominoes in Omaha, Nebraska, in Lost Boy Center in Iowa. I went to Arizona. They have a big center for the Lost Boy. I went to San Jose in California, in San Diego, all those places, in Seattle, Washington. What we are right now, as we are talking, all those communities, they are living apart. Okay, so every community has its own. Why? Because of tribalism. Why? Because of what is happening in South Sudan. Leave about South Sudan. So what we are talking here is that, you know, I just wanted to emphasize on what the artists, some of these brilliant artists are actually saying, that our problem is tribalism. So let us not shy away from the problem. Let us see the problem as an opportunity. That is where we can actually be able to solve things. But if we shy away, oh, it's going to kill us. If we talk about tribalism because we are going to die more, we are going not to solve it, my brothers, it will be more, it will increase and even pass it to many generations. Most people who solve problem is people who see problem as opportunity in their nation. Like the coronavirus, some state, they see it as a problem that can never be solved. Other countries that welcome it as an opportunity to challenge themselves, right now they got a medicine for it and they're going to get rid of it. It will be like HIV/AIDS. But other countries who shy away even talking about it, they will actually die from it for many years. So my brothers, I think tribalism need actually to be discussed. And this is another challenge we can push to the leadership in Juba to begin sitting down about the crisis of tribalism in South Sudan. When people sit down, they will come with solution. There are people with great ideas. They will bring solution. But what is discussed in Juba now, this is not a solution. I cannot cheat you. So anytime, anyway, the war of tribalism may actually arise in South Sudan. And I don't mean to scare you away, but it is a fact that I have researched for many years. So thank you very much. And thank you for bringing these people, the artists like Ding Anyai. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, brother Dollarjin and the viewers, brother Gadeton, Isaac Tiangful, Badit, and Bol Makur. You said it all, brother Dol and brother Gadeton earlier, and our artist, nationalist Daniel Dinganyai. So, also for all of us as South Sudan people, as one nation, brother and sister, we need to address this issue among us, as our brother Gadet said it earlier. So we don't need to be depending on Salva Kiir or Young Machar to come and tell us, leave something called tribalism. And then we will listen to them and leave it and come and live freely as one people. We need to start it among ourselves as the people of South Sudan. It doesn't matter to be as a leader that he will come or she will come and tell us, you guys from Nuer or from Equatoria, from Dinka, or from any tribe within South Sudan to come and tell us to sit down, and then we will listen to her or listen to him because he's the leader of the country or he's a leader of the community or something like that. We need to have something called acceptance. We must accept ourselves as people of South Sudan, and then we listen to the leaders, encourage ourselves to live something called tribalism and live together, nothing called Agar or Yerul, Nuer, whatever tribe. We need to come together and discuss like we are discussing it now in social media, which is Lagos State media. So we will leave everything aside and decide. We must take action, not just only political people who have right to take action only. We need to have action on our own as one people, one nation. Thank you. Brother Gadet, you can pick it up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brother Agar and the Alarjins. It is great discussing. I don't want to be contradict my my first message, because my first message is a combination of what Dr. Dalarjin has mentioned it, according to interpretation of our singer. Yet the singers, they are very prophetic. They prophesy about the thing before they happen, but as a people, we don't see it. The man has prophesied, and he sang a good songs, and he brought it very well. I cannot deny him. But the fact that today we are not talking about what caused the war in South Sudan. We are talking about the solution. How can we move forward? Because the thing has happened already. How can we move forward, if I'm not mistaken? Because we will go back, we will contradict the very first message we got it. But the fact that, Brother Dalarjin, if we go back to the history, let us accept the fact that we lost the character, we lost the leadership. And if though we did not lose those kind of principality things, we cannot go back to square one. As a Brother Gar has put it, we don't have to wait the politician to tell us stand together, sit together as a brother. No, we can start it from today, 1-1. Or in Australia today, the 2nd of January. So we can start it. Peace, it does not come by force. Love, it does not come by force. It just comes automatic. You show in the practice. You can apply by the words, but you can use it in the practice. We apply by the word, let love each other, let have a unity. That's applying. But let's use it in the practice. If all of us, we are united from Australia, from Canada, from the United States, and the rest as a follow, so the South Sudanese and diaspora from Egypt and Kenya, if we, all of us, because we are the role model for them, those who are living in the Western Hemisphere, we are the role model for them. Even those in South Sudan, we are the role model. If we come united with one love, one unity, one speech, one language, no one will ever stop us. No one. One speech, one language, no one can stop us. Sofakir cannot stop us. Dr. Machar cannot stop us. Whoever come after, nobody can stop us. Whoever doing the wrong activity cannot stop us. But those who are willing for the unity of South Sudan can stay with us. Yes, there's a politician. If I talk about my chairman, people will be like, oh, maybe I'm in one side dogmatic. But let me be generalizing, because leader always, the head of the family is the head of the family. If you are second, you are the second. Agar now is the one moderating all of us here. If we misbehaving, Agar have to stop it, because he's the leader of all of us here. We are in the show. If I'm doing something wrong, he have to stop me. And I have to follow his rule. That's how it is. So I do believe you guys understand what I made for that kind of small example. My brothers, we have been speaking for long 8 years. My question to all of you, do you think we did not get a solution? And I can respond back to myself, yes, we have found a solution, but we refuse to use it. We refuse to put in the practice, but we just applying, we just talking. It's like when you are asking the God, God give me this, God give me this. God is there with us already. God is with us, South Sudanese already. God is not far away from us. God did not tell us, go kill your brother. He did not give you the gun to kill your brother. No, I'm the one who decided. You are the one who decided to kill me with anger, to kill me with the disease, or to kill you with your gun. It's not the God. It's us. It's our choice. We have a choice, and we have opinions. It's not the God who killing us, who killing South Sudan today. No, it's not a God. So let's put factual together. Again, as my resolution 2021, let's go back to the characters, leadership, a standard, moral value. Those are things we are missing. And we have those together again. The love and the unity will come together. We cannot talk about tribalism. Tribalism will go automatic, because tribalism is come when our downside, our guard, as a Denka man, not to see his thinking or his knowledge as a South Sudanese man. That's the problem come. And if I downside our guard, cursing him all the time, this and this and that, yes, he will rebel against me, because I'm not respecting him. I'm not respecting his value. I'm not respecting his presence as my brother. Because we all understand the insulting does not bring the solution. It brings the war. We do have a power, my people, South Sudan. We have power. What is our power? Our power is talking, is communication. God gave us the language to communicate, to solve the problem, to bring the solution. God will never come from the sky to solve us, to help us, no. White men will never come to help us, no. Ugandan, they're looting our nation left and right for long 7 years. No one enjoying South Sudan, and that's the reality. Kenyan, the same thing. Ethiopian, the same thing. Egyptian, the same thing. They're enjoying our nation. We do not even have one modernized hospital, even one modernized road, because we are so idiot. We don't want to see. We don't want to open our eye. We don't want to see it. We just asking for the God. We have the largest river in the world with us. We buy the water from our people. They are using our own car. We buy them water. Come on, guys. Let's think. Are we okay? And we have to blame politicians? No. We lost the character. We lost the standard. We lost the value. Therefore, I'm still sticking in our characters. Let's have our character back as a South Sudanese, our standard, our moral value as a South Sudanese. We are hard worker. We don't beg, but now we become beggar. Even God don't accept that. When you become beggar, even God himself, we don't accept that, because you are poor. Poor, do you think it love poor people? God, do you think love poor people? No. Because of doctrine, they are teaching us there. Everyone come and grab money and go and leave South Sudan. That young man is there for in South Sudan, the singer, we just see him. John Kudus is still there. I do believe Gordon Kong has prophesied some song before that way, and don't think they come to pass. So my brothers, let's put the path back. Let's have the new standard for 2021. When we get our standard, when we get our character for 2021, we will find the solution. We find the solution long 7 years, because we own the media for long 7 years. Yes, we did find the solution. My last question to you guys here. Why the billionaire did not criticize other billionaires? Anyone can respond me if you guys listen to me. Why the billionaires cannot criticize the other billionaires?
That's because they are rich.
No, they are rich already. I used that word already. Why the billionaires, for example, let me put example. Agar is a billionaire. Gadeton is a billionaire. Or let me put Dollard is a billionaire. Agar is a billionaire. Two of them, they're billionaires. They're just like Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Why they don't criticize themselves?
Because they got everything that they need. They can even forget of they don't know who is sleeping hungry in the other side of the compound, because all his needs, they are infinite. That's what I
And,
can.
and another thing too, let me explain a little bit more about your question. Brother Cadet, especially you and I, we are living in the United States. And United States here, you know, the 1% are the millionaire, are the rich people. 1%. And 98% are the middle class. And the other 1% is a poor. You see, this is how America is characterized. So, to your question, that 1% who control the wealth of America are the people that who control the government.
And
that's what, yeah. And that 1% who are wealth are the people right now. As you see that whenever Republican and Democrat, they are campaigning. They say they okay. Democrat, when they come to the taxes, Democrats say that okay, we need to cut the taxes from the middle class and low class citizens. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you just try to explain, but I do believe my first brother, he had a second response. You are trying to explain, but I'm asking, let me say one more question, my question again. Why the billionaire that do not criticize themselves? You try to explain it. I understand your explanation is okay in terms of the richness, but my question as why the billionaire do not criticize themselves?
Yeah, you know, Gadet, you know, the question is very direct. And there are two answers.
Okay. Come on, try it, brother.
Yeah, one is politically, you can answer it like balance of power. Usually when two people have the same power, they don't go into conflict. They don't criticize themselves because they actually have the same power. That is politically the answer. But if we answer it religiously, as in terms of God, you know, in God, in the way life of God is say that if somebody is rich, if Gadet is rich and this Madid is rich, I don't have to feel jealous about you. So I actually, it will just be, you don't have to feel jealous. So they might not criticize themselves because maybe they have that kind of value that you don't have to feel jealous about something, somebody actually trying to advance his wealth. So they are comfortable by what they have, and they don't. So these are the way I do, either politically because of a balance of power, or because they feel that there is no need to actually to go against someone because of their wealth. That is
okay,
what
thank you.
Let me put a little bit, yeah. Let me put a little bit, because those billionaires, they don't argue themselves and they don't fight because they respect their values. For example, if Madid is a billionaire and I'm a billionaire, so I need to respect his characters and his values so that he can respect me back. So there will be no argument between us because everyone is sticking to what is responding from each other, from them. So that thing is like respect your values, respect other values, someone values, so that it can reflect it back to you. You can go ahead, brother. We'll try our best.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, three of you, for explaining and for the positive contribution. I cannot take them away, but let me give you the response. We as Red Army here in the media, we have been talking for long 7 years. Now, respond. What is the response of these two billionaires? Because it's very simple. When you criticize, when the other billionaire criticize other billionaire, because when you criticize somebody, which means somebody made a mistake, correct? When you correct somebody, which means when you criticize somebody, because you make mistake,
that's
no?
correct. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The reason why they don't criticize themselves, if I criticize other billionaire, and then that billionaire will understand, oh, I did make a mistake. I did make a mistake, and then that billionaire, he will, you will reverse the mistake you make, and then you will recover from it. So therefore, as other billionaire, you don't want to criticize other billionaire because you don't want to show him you make a mistake, because if you show him you make a mistake, he will make more money than others. Now you're with me now, brother. Yeah, he will make more money. He will make more money than other person. So let me bring you guys back home. We have the Red Army here in the Lake State media. We have been criticizing our government, but they refuse to accept to take that opportunity, because we showed them where's the problem. And we showed them where's the problem. Now it's time for us. It is time for us. It is time for us to take the responsibility, to take the characters. That's what I ask you guys. But thank you for your contribution. That's what I meant. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, it's a very good answer. And our brother, Aleu Wol, you are highly welcome to Lagos State Media. So I will give the floor back to Brother Abraham Medit.
Oh, thank you, God. Yeah, give us our new people who join the show a chance to speak. But before I do that, I would like to make a little bit comment on what my brother Cadet said about the Red Army. You know, brother Cadet, we form a Red Army, and when we came to America, we called the Lost Boys. So, and you mentioned very well, because when we were in the group of Jajamer, we were all mixed together. We don't see each other based our tribe background, whether I'm from Dinka, or you from Nuer, or you are Ture, or you from Ban, Choli, and you name it. So, especially me, my life story can share with you guys, because simple, I grow up with a different ethnic group. You see, even when we came to Kakuma, I even grow up with I react with Turkana people. We belong to the South Sudanese. You see, the reason why I'm saying this is because the J.J. Hammer, which is Red Army, and the Lost Boys, J.J. Hammer, some of J.J. Hammer who came from the United States, as a former Lost Boy, we lost the vision. And this is the reason why I did a show here like a few months back about the Lost Boys. Because we lost the vision that we have when we were in the group, minor in Ethiopia, of Tori, Kafoita, Nemi Kakuma. That love that we love one another. When we were in group, when one of us sick, so we will take care of that person. You are the one, Kadirton, you are the one who will cook food. Medit, I myself, I will go to the to get the water. Garmabo will go and get the firewood. You see? So this is the life experience that we were living in when we were in Jiyamel. We look after one another. Even before that, when the Jiyamel, when the Lost Boys, Red Army were in Ethiopia, when we came early, many of us died. The dead people who were burying them is us. We were young, like 8, 10, 11. And can you imagine 12 years old, 11 years old, 15 years, 13 years old can bury their colleague who died? But we did that. You see? And that vision, that life experience that we witnessed during our journey through Ethiopia back to South Sudan, and then we stayed in Kakuma for more than 10 years. And this is the question that I asked the former of Red Army and the Lost Boys, what went wrong here when we came to the United States? What happened? Why we have suddenly changed? Because I see that when I see one of my colleagues that we were in the camp, they were not acting the way that we used to say in the book Yama. You see? So why these things change? What happened here? And why we came to the country or United States or Australia or Canada, the place that people are educated. We went to school. Many of us got PhD, master degree, bachelor degree, even high school. For those even people who didn't get the education certificate, they have that experience, work experience. They know that. But when we came to the United States, majority of the Lost Boys, they decided in their community. You see? So, and this is the one of the things that I was so shocked. Actually, I said, what happened here? That's a big change here. What went wrong? And this crisis, this is the one of the things that this one of contribute. That's one of the root cause of the contribute to the conflict back home. You see, we were supposed to be the root. When Grant said, when we said that you Dejamer are the one young the same I caught. So we were, because John Grant put the most of his hope in us. We are the new generation will bring changes back to South Sudan. But what happened? We are grown up now. We are not the young boys when we were in the groups. We are adult now. Many of us married, have kids. We finish our education. So what happened here?
Yeah,
so
but Madid has a very good question, and this forum sometimes can be really a very good discussion, especially to we the Red Army, because I don't like mostly to call it Lost Boys. Sometimes I see like confusion, but we the former Red Army, what went wrong to your question? We can be able to answer it correctly, and we can be able to bring actually change in our country. But only
I will get some after you, Dr. Dar. When you get a chance, I will come after you. Go ahead.
Yeah, there is a gap here, as you stated very clearly. I think the problem actually is not very far from the death of John Garang. When John Garang died in 2005, there was a problem after his death. So it looked like his own rival, because when you are in leadership, at least there are senior SPLA leaders. So they were watching that, because the SPLA was established that if somebody died, and then the next person on the line take over. So those rival of John Garang, who are the seniors commanders, I think they didn't like the ideas of John Garang. And you remember we, the Red Army, the way we were living, like, for example, I actually grew up with a lot of folks from Barghazal. Okay, not from Bor, from Barghazal. Most of in my Syria battalion, they are all from Barghazal. When I went in Juba, most of them they are in big ranking. Even one of my colleague actually is very high ranking in one of the office. They were trying even to deny me from being an ambassador. And by then, the ambassador, they were formed from your actually state. So you get a recommendation when we were in Juba, to be ambassador. By that time, when the government was formed, you have to have a recommendation from your state. And actually, because I was following the procedures, I went to my state. General Taban gave me a big recommendation to take it to Dengalor. So when I came to Juba, they want to actually to accommodate me in a hotel, at least to eat in the hotel without a job, and they are going to give a job to somebody else. So why? Because of some of us, we the Red Army, there was that kind of tribal mentality. So they forget that what John Garang say, like the way you said it, that we the Red Army have a responsibility to take over. It is never in their mind. So they were following those rival of John Garang that wanted to kill the idea of John Garang. Because the idea of John Garang, if you look at it, it was John Garang actually already knew that we in South Sudan, we have the problem of tribalism. And that is the reason when we come from Bentiu, some come from Barghazal and Apanal, we were mixed. The reason he was doing it is not just for nothing. He knew if we keep us separate, we will have problems. So he wanted us to interact together so that at least we believe that we are one. And that's why he did it. But when he died, the idea actually died. So it is up to us. So those people, those folk who are now leading, they are the commanders. Everybody is loyal to his own tribe. And that is why it is very hard right now. All the Red Army, they win back.
Let me interject here for a second. But when John Grant died, okay, he died with the idea, but we, the J. Armor, we didn't die with them. Okay,
Yeah.
we're still alive. Most of us are still alive. So he trained us, okay, and that vision is within us. So if John gonna leave, so that he thought about that vision is still in us. Why we don't put it into action? Yeah, brother Gadet.
Yeah, Jama.
Let me
just one second.
In and out. Did Aliu Wood, did he talk?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah,
we
will give him a chance. We will give him a chance because
it looks like we want to dominate the show, and those who
no, we are not going to dominate it, Isaac.
There's a point here need to be clear, Isaac. There's a point here need to be clear. It need to be answered. There's a question in the air.
Yeah, this kind of we need to clear it. Clear it out.
And one again, they need to answer this question. So after we will solve this question, and then we can let that.
We can move. Yes, Madid, you are right.
I've been in and out, so that I'm not following every step of thing because I'm on the phone. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. You know, Madid, the problem here with as I told you, the death of John Graham, and then come the 2013 war. All this is what have affected the vision from John Garang to actually to be carried out by the Red Army. Because if you look at it, the death of John Garang, we can catch up, we can mobilize ourselves, we can catch up with the vision that we need actually to live together. Even the way how South Sudan government was formed in 2011, you know, if it is from John Garang idea and if it is supported by the Red Army, then we will not have been sending the tribal governors to the state. It will be like the way he was, Riek Machar was a governor to Equatoria. I don't know, John Luke was governor to somewhere else in Barghazal. That is the way how to look at, to destroy tribalism from people's heart. But you know, because it's not everybody that understand what John Garang was thinking. And that's why now we are having crisis. John Garang died 2013, make everything worse. Because it's divide up even the Red Army. As I'm telling you, my friend, I travel across America, all the Lost Boys centers. Okay, so what is happening right now, even if you're thinking about South Sudan, they are divided, even the Lost Boys themselves. They don't play together, they don't share ideas together. It's because of as a result of 2013 war. So how to fix this? To me, I have been saying the only way we can fix it is actually to push our government to have a government of no tribe. And what I mean, administration governors, they have to be mixed. Those 10 governors, why do we send them to be, maybe you are from Lagos State, like Makur Kolang? Why can he be a governor in Malakal? Is it because he's from Lagos State? Why Dr. Ngwen can be a governor in Awil? Is it because he's a Nuer sender? This is where we need, the Red Army, if we really wanted our country to be peaceful, we need to unite together and push those ideas. Not because we have to implement peace. Peace for what? If it doesn't kill tribalism, it will still be on us. So it is up to us actually to eliminate tribalism by actually working together with an idea, a practical idea that solves the problem. And that is
thank you, brother. Let me give the call to brother Cadet.
Yeah. Thank you, my brothers. As I mentioned before, I'm a type person. I don't talk much about myself because sometimes someone feel like that's arrogance. But the phone you just brought, brother Madid, let me respond to you in very clear manner so all of us can understand it. I will not go in detail because I do know more information about it, but I will give you some clue to understand. And if you need me so, we can discuss in the near future. But let me give you guys, all of you, the small background, what took place. I'm Gadeton. I have volunteered personally before the raise our flags in 2011. I volunteered personally. I went back home. I am the one who formed the Red Army Foundations. I and Dr. Biara Jack, in which today our brother Dengbol is represented. That's one point. I'm not going to go in detail. Second, I'm the former Red Army of Cuba, were taken by late Dr. John Garang de Mabior in the island called Cuba. I'm the one who represented them, 619 people, including the long body, the personal guide, are present as we speak today. I'm the man who in front of you right here. That's the second point. Third, the Red Army in the United States of America, we are not unified because the fact that we lost our moral value and character in the leadership. These are the 3 points. I can put them to you, to all of you, to understand. And if you need all of us to go in detail, we can make the near plan fusion, the Lagos State media, to discuss what's going on, what took place, what will be the solution. Because it's not our topic today, and you brought it up, you are entitled to know what took place and what we can respond. So that's how I can respond to you, my brother. I volunteered for South Sudan for a long 3 years, from 2011 until 2015. I didn't know what took place. I didn't know what went wrong and what went wrong, what went right, because it's not the right time. It's not in the topic today, but I have to respond to you with these 3 messages. I'm the former Red Army Foundation in Juba. I'm Dr. Biara Jack. And one guy is still there, Madud Madwad. And I can go on and on. And Deng Bol was there as well. So as we speak today, Deng Bol is the chairman today. So this way I can stop. My phone is dying. Thank you so much, my brothers. I get 15%, but I can listen. So this way I can stop you and then respond to you, my brother Madid.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Cadet. We will talk about this topic another day, and this is very interesting. And I'm willing to invite it, Bol, Deng Bol, so to the show. We will discuss about it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Brother Leo, let me yield back the floor to Isaac now, so he can invite the new comments.
Leo Wall is been here.
Yeah, no, go ahead. My section is finished, so I yield back the floor to you.
All right.
Madid, you got the point from Gadet about the character. He repeated like almost 3 times. And, sometimes if somebody says something, you need to follow up, because if you really need to know about what people are thinking. Before, when we opened the show, I talk about 4 values. Okay? So now character is a human value, and is one of the human values. There are so many human values. There is confidence, empathy, unity, love, forgiveness, kindness. All these are human values. They are called human values. But one problem here people don't understand is that these human values, it's not everybody that has human values. And that's the wrong assumption we are making. Now, where does this human value come from? Human value, anybody don't have God value of life, they don't have human value, but they are still, they are on the earth. And that's what we are missing. Okay? So for you to have human value is another challenge, that you need God value in you. Like the word character, they don't just come that way. So my brothers, when we talk of character is a human value. A human value, you cannot just have it or develop it by your own. You have to have a God values. God is standard value. And God is standard value are the 10 commandments in the Bible. Those are the God values. And after you have God value, you will develop some human value. Having human value, you will understand the way earth works, the way how the earth we are living. It has also values. And there are evil values. What we are living right now in our country is evil value, because we have division. We are killing ourselves. We have corruption. We have something called adultery. We have, like what you have said, Gadet said it, that the stadium of Juba, public stadium, is being turned as a prostitution. Don't you see that? So what is the kind of life people are living? Do you think people there, they are living as a human? No. These are, because people who actually openly, they practice prostitution, adultery. These are animals, because animals, they don't care. They can do it in anywhere. So that is why we say what kind of this life is called evil people with a lot of evil values. So for you, if we are talking about the way how to change this, then we have to understand the principle. And character is just one single value of a human life. It's not as old. Even by character himself cannot help you. You have to get
Thank you.
all the human value in order for you actually
Thank
to
you, dear
become.
Lordin.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
will stop
wanted
you.
to add on what you were
Yeah,
saying.
to summarize. Yeah, I got it, brother. We allowed our brothers, Peter Barial, highly welcome to Lagos State Media, and brother Leo Wall. Leo, the floor is yours, so you can drop in your point.
Okay, thank you so much, brothers and sisters from Lagos State. I don't have much to talk. I'm not. My word always they are short and brief. What I want to say, I will say first, happy ever near to everyone in this panel tonight. Either I don't mention his name, make sure that I hope you the best in New Year, brothers and sisters.
Same to you, brother.
I'm not going to go far, so I wish to say Happy New Year to everybody, and Happy New Year to myself, and Happy New Year. We hope to see the same in South Sudan. But let me to be short, according to what my brother Gadet talk, I learned a lot from him. But there are certain things that the leaders, when we talk about the leaders, our leaders, they have one thing in common that we don't tell them, that those who are talking on social media, they don't mention. They have one thing in common that I have to say is a forgiveness. If our leader, they have the forgiveness, the peace is supposed to be in South Sudan. But when you talk by peace without forgiveness, do you think that you talk about peace? No. Even in your own family, if you don't have forgiveness, do you think that your family is going to be right direction? Probably not. And that is the issue that's facing our country right now. And that is the issue, seeing they form the government, they don't go forward because they don't forgive. For resting is that bad, it's still on the way. Everybody is still in his way. It's never gonna forgive unless what you want, you have to be done. So in that way, do you think that we're gonna go forward? Probably not. So, and that we support in those who are talking on social media, they support to please this leader to have forgiveness for themselves before we have. And that's why we're still behind, because our leaders, they don't show the forgiveness. Second, to be done, we South Sudanese, either Red Army or those who see themselves as politicians, they are failures. When the people are failures, you don't figure out what is your leader doing wrong. And that's why we are, because we follow our leaders. I support the kid, I have to be follow him. I support Dr. Yak, I have to be followers. And I don't see what the wrong going or what is the part of wrong from him over there. So when you see like the word Red Army came before, if that happened to Red Army after Dr. Larden say that it's a Dr. John Grang, but what happened after the Red Army became a folios? This go this way and this go this way. They lost their direction they had it before. So when you become foliage, are you going to have your direction you had before? No. And that's what I have to mention to put in Red Army. They lost their direction because they are foliage right now. And I know maybe somebody's not going to like it, but I have to tell you my opinion, and it's my thinking, the way I see it. So I will stop here. I don't have much to say, but these are things put us back to things we don't have forgiveness, and we are failures.
Thank you.
If you think that your leader going wrong and you have to figure out what is wrong,
yeah,
we supposed not be this stage. And thank you so much for brother and sister.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, brother Adewo, brother Gadet, Dr. Don Lorgin, my brother Maria Peter. I haven't yet heard from you, and all the panel's audience. I would like also to draw to the attention to all of you. The show that we have started today in North America is still early New Year. It's 1-1. And for us in Australia, it's already 2nd of January. We were just trying to celebrate as we put the theme up in the banner that says it's a Happy New Year. For all of us, that was the theme of the show. But now it looks like it's throwing us the deep politics, which is not prepared for today, because people of Lake State, in particular, we are mourning. There are still more death politics coming in now. To us, we are losing higher rank people, politicians, mothers, sisters. Up to now, you have been seeing me on the phone 24/7 because I'm holding different positions. Community leader, where I am in the community level. So everything happening around Australia here, sometimes they have to ring me. So I would like to bring this down. We will look for the day to talk more about this, because I'm happy the strategies and the message that our brother has put forward. Gadet, I understand very well. I have been silently, not responding or very active to answer some of the questions or to participate more in the debate that is running around. It is the messages that I'm receiving. So please, I'm just begging you, let us speak for the wishing. Wish New Year 2021 to be a year of peace, unity, love, and unification, reconciliation, forgiveness, and all this stuff. But politically, if we go and criticize or we look back how we lost the past, that will be another day, but not this day. That's what the message that I got in you, Abraham and Agar. Sorry if I just cut you guys. That is because when I came in, I got the debate is going in deep politics, but it helps other people who are getting. Just 1 second. Yeah. So sorry, guys. Welcome, my brother Bentiu Mojo and Marial. I will throw it back to Abraham, but we need to bring the things down. I've got somebody knocking at my door. Let me just.
You can go ahead, Isaac. Go ahead and see that person. Yeah. Also, brother Marial Peter, you can come up. So Marit will come after you to answer the opinion of the viewers and for those who lost their loved ones. So the floor is yours, Marial.
Okay, thank you guys. I want to say hi to everybody. Brother Gidet, I will say hi to you. It's the first time to see you. And brother Joel Largik, brother Agar, and Leo Wolf, and brother Madid. And also, I would like to say Happy New Year, guys. And I hope 2021 to be a year of the love and peace. So, actually, what we want in South Sudan, we need to unify. We need to unify, and we need to love each other. I heard a lot of things from brother Udet. This is the way we need to listen to each other, to hear each other. So the God actually is not far away. It's not far away from us. It's very close to us. It's very close to us. And I hope this year to be a peace. So actually the one I want to say, we need to take tribalism to our heart, to all of us, which in Equatorian or Al-Anil or Bar Ghazal, we need all this to stop, and we need to unify. So if we are going to what is calling Red Army, to talking about that, we don't need all this stuff to bring it up for this show, because this show they need us to talking about the peace and love. We don't need to go about the politician for the Red Army, what happening and what is going. We need to put this one on side, and we need the way we can go to forward to see what they go to bring us together. So, and I appreciate it, everyone for your guys, and I hope this year to be a love and to be in a peace. Our people, they are suffering from the water, from the disease, from everything. So, and I hope everybody will be fine to us, and then we need to support our people. But I'm not a politician. I'm a one of these creating my business. I want to do business. So I will appreciate it, you guys, and thank you very much. And go ahead. Just I want listening when we are going on.
Thank you, brother Peter Marial Peter. Thank you so much, and the rest who are watching in different places. Thank you all for joining us. We will just wrap it up. We'll give each one of you guys 3 minutes to put in your input, and then we will wrap it up because Madid is still on the phone talking to somebody. So there's a lot of bad news still coming in. The show for the Red Army, which is Lost Boys, as some different people used to name it. So we will organize that one, and we will put a time for it, and then we will let everybody know so that we can come together, whether you are from Red Army or not. We still need to come together, not just only Red Army. We need to come together. All of us, we need to come together. So we will discuss that through the communication, and I will head back to you, Madid, if you finish on the phone.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Happy New Year, guys. We will be, I think, Brother Kadiston and Roland, this topic about this, we will find the day that we will discuss, and then call the Red Army leadership, so that we need to talk about this topic. So I would like to wish everybody a Happy New Year to you and to your family. May the 2021 start fresh, come to the blessing. So we are about to wrap up now. So we will stop here at work, and also too we having a sad news that we just received. So we will not be carrying on the show further. So we will be schedule another show for the next coming weeks. So thank you so much for coming in. I wish everybody happy new year. God. So happy New Year, Isaac. So I will let Isaac is on the phone. So I will stop here, guys. Leo, Brother Marial, thank you for coming in. Happy New Year. So I will let you guys go, and I will see you next time if we have another show to come up. Thank you.
So much. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's your boy, I give him that thing. Pancho legs stand, Panchira America. Panini door, Pancho legs stand, Panchira America. Panini door, walk on your leg, Kankara, what I know watching. Oga level leg, gear, power, leg, Panda with ya, Panchira America. Panya, Dolabano, Chingatongo, Pandon, could you ever buy a check out? Papu Panda, you, what ya Panchira America, Panchira Dwala, Panchira Legacy.